made it. I've brought...
We cut a way through the barbarians. None shall stand in our way.
This Cerberus is alive.
Domine! The barbarians are looking for Domina Claudiana. I told them you were...
What if they're not randomly attacking one villa?
Sent by who?
We have seen our enemies do stranger things.
I don't know. My knowledge of their language is limited. They were I saw her stab one of the barbarians in the eye, and at least 4. She was in...
Which is where your sister went to protect...
Don't worry.
Domina!
Cowards! Face me!
Make way! Make way, I said! She's fine. The screaming is good. It means she has enough life in her to be able to... She lost a lot of blood. It does not...
Don't worry about it. By the grace of Wester, they were not even in Rome.
Your mother will be well. Do not worry. As for...
It sounds like they're retreating indeed. Come on. Let the man do his job. The Senate is bound to call a meeting to discuss this attack. We should clean up and get ready. I'll secure the villa.
As per today's augury...
Orcus, take your auguries, Cicero. The Gauls attacked us. Here, in Rome. Do we really need the gods' opinions to decide on today's relatio?
Webius Vitellius Lurco, you will respect the Senate and its procedures.
Then the Senate must respect the people of Rome.
The Senate is the people of Rome.
Our most esteemed senators and officials seem very much alive to my own poor sister-in-law lies. Frankly, I have no idea why her brother is keeping silent. I'd be outraged. I am. Our traditions turn us into prey. Senators, Romans, we are the sons of wolves. We are proud as we... They were laughing. With blood in their eyes, they've slaughtered our own wives and daughters. I say the time for philosophers is past. Now is the time for
I say, cease your populist posturing, Vitellius Lurco. Senators, we are at the heart of our republic, discussing...
And you behave like a spoiled...
Do not test me, Vitellius Lurco. Speak out of turn again, and I shall see you dragged in...
Watch and know your words, Cicero. You
are as well. I hold the Imperium. I alone can determine the course of this discussion.
And maybe that's what...
What?
Citizens, friends, I apologize.
I'm not sure what you're playing.
It's my frustration talking. Even though I am your co-consul and still new to this world of politics. You are a man of words, Cicero. For this reason, I propose, with great humility, that this Senate should consider electing me as... Obviously, we need to act fast. If every decision... They do not have a Senate. We need a commander who's passionate
And that man is you.
Vitellius Lurco may be consul, but that doesn't make him a skilled commander of legions. His experience in warcraft is minimal.
I understand your concern. Honestly, I wish I was omnipotent. Then I could bring...
And we achieved this by attacking Gaul.
It is difficult for a non-military mind to understand this. War causes...
Honestly, I can only agree. He has amply demonstrated...
I understand the reasoning, but you do realize that it...
Then I shall go. I have no wish to fight another war, but it is better than sending this pretender.
Your lies are shameless, Pompeius.
My victories speak for themselves.
Then why don't we call you Rex and bring back
Cato.
What if I lead the war together?
And take one of your equally incapable lackeys...
I shall lead a consular army into Gallia, in command of 1/2 of our military might. What do you say to that, heir of Lucullus? Will you join forces with me? After all, these men are right. I need the... You will be working for... I can tell from your faces...
It sounds like a reasonable compromise. If anyone dislikes
That sounds fine to me.
Sure. What?
I can see there is no sense in trying to have a civilized conversation about this. Very well. We still have to vote on it. If we execute this plan, it means Vitellius Lurco will be dictator for the duration of the Gallia campaign.
The war has already...
All those in favor of this solution to the relatio?
Oh good. Exactly where I want to be. Surrounded by 6,000 men loyal to our archenemy.
Vitellius Lurco is the consul of Rome. We're safe.
Awe legate. Sowete legionare. The consul was expecting you. Please lay down your weapons before you proceed. Of course I do. It would not change a thing if you were Jupiter Optimus Maximus himself. These barbaric lands are full of spies and assassins. I don't know. Are you? I am a simple legionarius, and if you do not do as I say, you'll have to try and kill me, great legate. And
These people are so weak. This is the last one! Keep it slow and steady, people!
I will make you pay!
What is the meaning of this? How dare they attack a legatus of Rome? This shall be a lesson to those who might be thinking of a similar course of action. Oh well. Let us move to my tent and discuss our situation.
They're a bunch of jaded old men who have no taste for glory any longer. Why would they?
They already fought and bled in 2 campaigns for their beloved legatus. And what do they have to show for it? Not a thing.
First of all, I would like to express how your presence honors me, Legate. These Gallic barbarians, you wound me. I know, in the past, we haven't. Don't forget that you are my brother-in-law. The barbarians tried to kill you. Come now. I'm sure you don't mean that. Your father's death, I am no stranger to grief myself. I know how it can take over a man's soul. Resist this urge, my friend. We're here to make history and get vengeance for what they did to your... We may not need to find the exact people. In other words, the culprit is most likely one of their many chieftains. I would never presume to tell you what you should do. You have all the authority. You are free to execute whatever stratagem you see fit. A challenge. Oh, I like it. Commanding a massive consular army is comforting. But it also means we'll have to feed. As such, we will have to strike a deal with the local tribes sympathetic to our cause. A couple of chieftains agreed to help us. We shall meet them and negotiate a deal. Naturally, I'll be there to help you, just in case. You are a great warrior, there's no doubt about that. You will take the lead, of course. I shall only provide... Most certainly. This land is infested. They are called Duatiacus and Dumnorix. One of the chieftains I say, let us humor them and give them what they desire. At least, for now. I guess we...
Have you seen that the barbarians let their women fight?
Just... clearly.
I dunno.
By the will of Tutatis, the Romans have arrived, as foretold.
It is your time to shine. Prove to me you're not just a mindless warrior, but also a skilled diplomat.
We are not Dumnorix. In your tongue we are called Duatiacus.
It is I, Roman. I am he who is known as the King of the World. Apologies do not revive the wrongfully slain. Do enlighten us as to the nature of the help you require, Roman.
And do you always get what you want? My name is for my friends. You may call me I rule the Arwani. Divitiacus and Dumnorix are my friends. I wish I could say it were nice to meet you. But under the circumstances, that would obviously be... That is what they call me, and what my name means in your language. I am the one who has united the tribe. Divitiacus stubbornly defends his people's fragile and ill-advised alliance. Let us say, I represent a kind of middle ground. You have much work to do if you wish to make up for the actions of your country.
You will receive supplies.
My brother speaks out of turn, for he is not the leader of the Aedui. I am. We will give you the supplies you ask for, but
he is the one who talks to the three deaths and sees into the future. He may seem friendly, but druids can be very dangerous. Cease this unprovoked invasion and leave immediately. Of course, you will not be satisfied until you've enslaved every single one of us. Feel free to try, Roman. You'll find that Gallia is like no other land. What are you talking about? No one would attack Rome itself.
Lies! The Roman is lying. He's trying to...
Even if one of the kings did harbor such ambitions, they would never act on them without my knowledge. That would be the stupidest method of use.
A throne may look like a seat.
If what you say is indeed true, Roman, your attacker was no king. There are many warriors among us who offered their services to...
With all due respect, I believe that's beside the point. A savage attack was...
It matters to me. Roman, you spin an intriguing yarn. I should, meanwhile, stop attacking my people. A single act speaks louder than 1,000 words. We will see each other again, if Tyrannus wills it.
The Aedui alone?
Of course. It's not like the Eburones would deal with the Romans, anyway.
We will speak.
I believe there's nothing more to discuss at this juncture. Until we meet again. Well,
The time has come. Let us speak now. Our brother left now, for now was the time for him to leave. Of details, there is not much to discuss. You will receive what you will and it is not enough. We speak only when there are things to say. The question is well phrased. To make use of the supplies we will give you. It is a threat. You do not know Orgetorix. From now on, Orgetorix is the leader of the Helvetii. The Helvetii, you have invaded our lands. The people of the mountains to the east of here. We stand for peace. Orgetorix seeks war. He is an honorable king. He is strong, courageous, and wealthy.
Ordinarily, I would prefer to avoid bloodshed. But a preemptive attack seems like the most sensible action here. Your opinion is noted. In this, killing Orgetorix should prove how powerful our legions are, and send a clear... It is your duty to follow my command. You think when I tell you to think. I shall lead the frontal attack with Legio Ferrata. While trapped between us, Orgetorix should fall quickly. The rest will disperse once the head of the snake is severed. I am merely getting out of your way. In the unlikely event that something goes wrong, you can always rely on me. It was him who provided the information.
The three care not about emotions. That which is to be done will be done.